welcome back to the channel, and I can assure you there are cattle dogs in this room with me. They are just hiding, but I'm assuming if I said something like cookies, I guess saying cookies is not going to get them to show themselves. Gypsy Woo! Yeah, see, they're hiding. They're pretty exhausted today. We had a pretty busy day, and everybody is asleep, so, which is a good thing. It means we can get some stuff done. So I'm just going to go over a couple things about Sully before we get into the main title of this video. So the walking is still going pretty well. He is starting to pull on like the first 2 blocks of our walk. I think it's just kind of more of an excited type of pull. I've noticed with all my cattle dogs, when I first started teaching them how to walk on a leash, they would like pull like the first couple blocks and then like calm down. So I'm hoping that's what he's doing. But he is officially walking with the girls as a pack now together. And he is now up to about a 45 minute walk with them. And I'm sure the girls are missing their longer walks, but well, maybe not Clea, because she would rather not exercise. Like I said before, she's like one of the laziest cow dogs I've ever seen in my life. But I'm sure Gypsy is anticipating the day where we can go back to our like really long walks and go hiking for long periods of time and stuff like that. I know I'm looking forward to it too, because it's just nice to get away from the house. His reactivity to cars is becoming less and less. Like, and he's been doing really well with that anyway. But now when the cars are driving by, he's actually not even trying to pull or do his little jump lunge. He does still look at them, and I mean, it's not perfect yet. But he's definitely figured out and remembered that if he ignores the car and comes to me to sit by me, he will get a cookie. So it's kind of cute watching him look at the cars and then come immediately back to me, like looking at me like, look, I ignored it, right? So I get the cookie. So it's a good response, and I'm happy with it. So, and it's, as long as he's not trying to lunge. Do I trust he will never lunge at a car yet? No, like, I mean, this is still a work in progress for sure. But one other thing I've been doing with his reactivity to the cars is I'm not only gone during the daytime walking him, I'm taking him also at night. And the reason I'm taking him also during the evening when it's darker is because I want him to see the lights of the cars. I want him to see all the sounds there are at night versus daytime, because there is a difference, and I want to expose him to everything. And I actually think that's also helped him majorly with the reactivity to the cars, because at night there's not so many driving around as there are during the day, and he's actually able to sniff some of the parked cars that we go by at people's houses. He's actually stopped and tried to like, he looks like he's trying to go for the wheel, but he never actually grabs onto it. But he's been able to sniff bumpers and just walk casually by the cars. And I think that's like really helped him as well. And as I mentioned before, he does have some reactivity to dogs. We haven't done really much dog socialization with him yet. I am trying to figure out the best options because my friends are going through things that have dogs. I partially blame the Cocker Spaniel in my neighbor's yard. That thing is so vicious, and he goes into complete aggressive attack mode with that dog. Now my other neighbor's dog, he's fine with. That's like the only dog he's fine with. When we're out on our walks, he is reactive when he hears certain dogs, but it's not all dogs. So I feel like it's mostly out of fear, just because it's like an unknown. So we're working on trying to figure out the best options for him to socialize with other dogs. I don't want to just like throw him into like, you know, a dog park or something like that. Like he needs to be in a controlled environment so I'm able to correct him and stuff when he meets a new puppy. He actually met 2 puppies in a bad way when I was taking him and the girls for their walks. The last 2 walks, we got charged by a dog. Basically just, you know, an owner who just lets their dog run the neighborhood type situation. I'll get into more of my feelings on that in another video, but the one dog charged us and went directly after Sully. He screamed bloody murder, wrapped himself up completely around my legs, and you know, the owner did come and pick up the dog, and Gypsy and Clea were like, I think, seconds away of protecting their brother. They were in that stance. But I was calm, and I think that's important when something like that happens, is to try to remain calm. And I'll be honest, sometimes I'm not calm in those situations. It depends on the situation. But I wanted to be calm for him because I could hear the way he was barking and screaming during that incident. That, I mean, it was complete fear. So after it was over and the owner got their dog, I comforted him. I told him it's okay. I'm like, we're going to keep walking. Everything's fine. And the girls, I think, being there helped him too to realize that this is okay. well, it's not okay that that happened, but it's okay that, like, we're okay. But the second walk, it happened again with a different person's dog. This time it actually bolted out. They had their front door open and it bolted out the front door and immediately went after Sully. Poor little, I think because they're like, oh, it's a little one, we'll get it. Thankfully, these dogs were smaller. Doesn't matter, a small dog can still cause damage. But anyway, but he didn't react in as much fear as he did the first time. He actually stayed calm and just kind of looked at the dog like, dude, what the, like, I don't know you, you know? So that was, it was pretty calm, but it was handled. We went on our merry way. But they weren't the experiences I wanted him to have at first meeting other dogs. Grant you, he's met my neighbor's dog through a fence, but that's through a fence. It's not charging at you, you know, like, you don't want to be startled when you're meeting new people like that, you know? I can officially say that he is starting to get stay. But I cheated on the training. I actually started teaching him stay with the girls, hoping that he would see what they were doing and mimic what they were doing, and it's starting to work. He still has a little twitch in his butt sometimes, but tomorrow I'm going to actually try to work with him by himself again and see if stay has stuck in his head. Stay. Nope, you failed. Like, come back over here. Sit. Stay. Okay. Very nice. Very nice. Say, Mommy's cheating, but that's okay. Stay. No. He didn't give the release word. Don't do that. Sit, sir. Sit. Stay. Okay. Good job. Good job. I know. See, we're getting there. We're getting there. Now Sully is going to be 5 months really soon. And that brings me to the title of this video. We are entering phase 2. And what I mean by that is that we are possibly going to be in for new challenges with him. New bursts of energy, and I'm starting to see signs of it now. Now, granted, the first 4 months so far, I mean, he's not been completely easy. It's not been all perfect or anything like that, but it's easy compared to what I know will possibly be when it comes to a cattle dog. So the things he's starting to do lately have all been new things because he discovered there is a spring in his tushy. Like, he had a little bit of a jumping issue before, not too bad, but it is now there. Like, he knows how to spring his butt up into the air for lots of things. He is jumping up, trying to slam himself into the counter. I think he's trying to get up on the counter, but he hasn't quite made it yet. He has also discovered trash cans now that he is tall enough to look into them, and he knows that if he does a little jump with it, he can get stuff out of it. He has also figured out that he can climb furniture, like he was climbing the coffee table or sliding on the coffee table. The zoomies are like at full intensity to where he is actually running up and using me as like a jungle gym, or bouncing off of me like a trampoline during the zoomies. So I am starting to have new bruises and aches and pains. He has discovered the joys of paper towels and tissues and how fun they are to rip up and make confetti out of them. So what happened there on the floor? What happened on the floor? Who did this? Who did it? Was it you? I think it was you. So there are all these new things happening with him, and he's also starting to go through the teething stage. Bless you. Oh, I know. His progress has been like really great so far, regardless of all the, you know, the nipping, biting, whatever issues. I don't even want to call him issues, because he's really been a great puppy. Like, he's not, I mean, he's a cow dog. He still does cow dog things. But I'm hoping that as well as he has been doing, that continues through the next phase. But we'll see. I don't know what's going to go through his head. I don't know how he's going to react to all the new experiences coming his way. You know, in one more week he'll be going on his first hike, and you know, I'll be taking him to the pet store, and you know, I'm gonna give him all these new experiences. So I'm hoping everything that I've been working on so far with him kind of translates. What word am I looking for? I'm hoping he'll remember everything he's been taught, so he knows how to behave in those situations, you know, and even if he doesn't behave well, you know, hopefully there's still going to be positive experiences. I guess I said that right. I don't know. I'm so freaking tired right now. And I'm hoping someday my right knee will stop being swollen. This dog has, like, Velcro dog is an understatement. He is always so close, and he likes to walk either touching my leg, or he'll weave right in between my legs while I'm walking, and I've tripped over him. I've actually stepped on him 3 times in the last week, and I feel horrible every time I do it. But when I step on him and I hear those little yelp, I will flip my body the opposite direction, and I'm always flipping it on the right side, and I've twisted my knee so bad that I'm having trouble bending it, and it's like constantly swollen. Like, I swear it's been 24 hours for like a week of swelling in my right knee. The joys of being owned by a cattle dog, you know? So, but that is it for today's video. So remember to click the thumbs up, like, and subscribe. Right? No, thumbs up is the like button. Whatever. And make sure you hit the bell notification so you know when I upload next. And we will see you in the next video. Cookies? Oh, now you want cookies now that you've had a nap. There's a stinky cookie in here. There you go. That one's for you. Clea. It was only a 40-minute walk, guys. You shouldn't be this tired. Up here. Look how big he is. The biggest puppy ever. Here, I'm gonna show your face now that you've chewed your cookie. Oh, look at that baby. The tired baby. Look at the camera. Look, there you go. Look at the camera. I have nothing. I have nothing. You're like, that's why I don't want to look at the camera. Anyway, we'll see you next time, guys. Bye. How are you only 4.5 months? Huh? What did they feed you on that farm?